Hello and welcome to this Slippy Limpets video. Today we are out on the boat and it is foggy. Hopefully this clears up. We've also got an offshore wind. But the idea today is gonna cook some breakfast and have a cup of coffee. Hopefully that mist will disappear while we're doing that. Chuck some lures for some bass and pollock and then decide whether I'm gonna head out 8 miles that way to see if we can catch a taupe or bull huss or ray or all three. Ideally, that would be amazing. We are going to head over there into the dark, find a lee shore and yeah, get some caffeine. Well, the bit I wanted to moor, it's taken now. Some guy just got there. Plus, to be honest, it's a little bit choppy, a little bit messy. It's not exactly in a lee, so gonna have a few casts in amongst these lobster pots. This is why I need a trolling motor. Oh, that's not a pollock. I think we've got a bass. Oh, has it come off? Definitely a bass because it's on the surface. You been caught before, son? Stop going towards the motor. Oh. Well, there we go. Not a bad way to start the morning. Taking on the mad eel. Really black back on that. Lovely. That bass was right on that current line there, but I'm going to, the current's dragging us all the way around, so I'm just going to go with the flow here. Water's quite chocolatey. Hey, oh, this isn't a pollock. Oh, here like a train. I might not get any food after all. Oh, it's staying deep. Come here, son. It's not even that big. He's had his Weetabix this morning. Oh well, I say it's not that big. It's not too bad at all. There we go. Looks a lot bigger in the net. Really well fed. Oh, they're doing half fight in this current. Oh, you got the camera as well. Might have forgotten a lighter. Still undecided about what to do. I mean, the mist's cleared nicely, but I would quite like to catch a taupe. I've caught some bass already. It was a good start, first half hour. I could just hang around and see if I get some bigger ones, but I've never caught a taupe. I'm almost talking myself into that, aren't I? Oh yes, why didn't I do that earlier? It's funny, years ago when I used to go climbing a lot, this area was, there was a few established climbs, but it wasn't popular in the slightest, it wasn't trendy. Kind of like fishing marks in a way. And that's how I find a lot of my fishing marks, because they're areas that I've been climbing at over the years. And I'll just show you here. You might not be able to see very well, but must be a university climbing group. There's some people scrambling along the coastline there, trying to get to these cracks, I guess. There's a bunch of people up there. They're going to abseil down here, and if they... Ooh, don't spill the coffee. And then climb this route here. Then there's a bunch of people over there as well. They're going to abseil down and climb that big slab. Yeah. Must be a club or something. So anyway, enough procrastinating. I'm gonna make a move along the coast. And get on to some fish. Get going. So I'm just casting into all the little nooks and crannies around here, all the gullies. Again, it's probably too bright for a top water, but I like fishing with it. There's a bit of an algae bloom in the water. I don't know if that's putting the fish off or not. To be fair though, I've only been here 5 minutes. Oh, I had a hit. Yes. Gonna have to start the motor. Just right on the last, just getting right next to the shore there. Literally, that was the last cast. Woohoo! There we go. I was starting to think, oh, it's time. I should have gone offshore. Should have gone offshore. And there we go. Pretty nice. About 55, I'd say. I haven't got a tape measure. I should do. About 3.5 pounds, 4 pounds. Yes, top water as well. Lush. Hey, let's get it back. Go on, fella. When you're ready. Straight under the boat. Two old fellas on like the smallest dinghy I've seen. Both in straw hats. They look cool lads. Ooh, just had a swell. Oh yeah! Same spot. Just be hooked around the side with the trebles because it's feeling heavy. I think the drag on this reel is pretty sticky. Come here, little fella. Whoa. Little, it's an absolute chunk. 56 centimeters of, I knew you were going to do that. He's a fat one, that one. Bloody hell. Podgy belly. Lovely. Oh, he's a scrapper. Straight under the boat again. Might not be massive, but it's great fun on top water. Love fishing with top water. Oh. Same spot. Just a little guy, this one. See if I can get him unhooked before. Easy, tiger, easy, easy, easy. Good condition fish, really black on the back and well fed. Get him back. Oh, I've had to stop fishing and get some food. I'm terrible for that. Just fish, 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 especially when you're getting, you know, not a fish a cast, but a fish adrift at least. So I've got some 6 eggs. Basically gonna eat all the food that I brought for 2 days. I feel that hungry. Whew. Well, that was a good feed. Temperature's really hotted up as well, so heated up. I can't even speak, I've had that much protein. 6 large eggs, 4 rashers of bacon, 2 buns. And I'm actually on a can of Monster now too, so buzzing. It's got really hot, so I'm taking the trousers off and we're going to go and do some more fishing. Probably with top water again. It's a good sign when they're staying deep. Oh, it's not even that big. The explosion was massive. I almost think 2 fish went for it. There we go. Another fish. Went absolutely nuts on the surface. I was sure it was a much bigger fish. It's only 55. I just need to get cast closer to shore. That was the key by the looks of it. Oh no. Starting to rain? You're joking. They never want me to get a drone shot. Oh, that was a big fish. They're just tail slapping. Apart from this one took it. Having to fight this because there's rain coming. I don't want the fish, my drone to get knackered. Come on. Oh, that'll do. There's the next one. Oh, it's going to have to be last cast. Oh, I feel it. Oh, it's off. Damn it. That's what you get for farting around. Right, this is the last cast with that lure. Come on, work. Oh, slapping. 2, 3. Fourth slap. I'm just angry. Come here, son. You can unhook yourself if you want. This is the smallest of the day. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Well, that's my first cast without a fish or a hit on top water. Well, it's about my 5th cast now. It's weird how they do that. I suppose that's what they do, isn't it? They move around all the time, but there was so much action. And then all of a sudden, like a light switch, just gets switched off, and away go the bass. Unless it's because of the weather. Well, I think I'm going to take that opportunity to call it a day. Head back. I've got to travel in against this weather, and it's looking pretty bleak. Obviously, I'm nice and dry, so that doesn't really matter. This wind's turned to a southerly, and I don't want the swell to be hitting the bay where the boat launch is. Well, what a cracking day of bass fishing. I'm glad I stayed inshore, really. You know, the fishing could have been great offshore, but after I caught those first couple on my first few casts, I thought, yeah, today might be a good day on the bass, and it was. No monsters. If I was on the shore, I could have fished that area really hard, but on a boat, obviously you're drifting all the time, you're constantly moving, and I really think that's where the trolling motor is going to come into its own, fishing that type of way. But lots of lessons learned, and really enjoyed myself, and I hope you did too. So if you did, give us a thumbs up, and please leave a comment. That would be smashing, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And as always, until the next one, tight lines. Oh, how do you do that? The whole sea, and you just landed on a piece of seaweed. No!